I was 35, broke, forgotten, and tired of trying. That last coin wasn't just money. It was the sound of every failure I tried to forget. I thought the world had taken everything from me, until I realized I was the one who gave up first. That night, I walked to the lake, my last destination. It was quiet, the kind of silence that asks you what's left to lose. The water looked calm. I almost envied it. But someone was watching me, even when I thought no one cared. At first, I thought it was my imagination, until I saw the light. His eyes weren't judging. They were waiting, like he knew I'd end up here. I let go, and the world went silent. I didn't scream. There was nothing left worth calling for. For a moment, it felt like forgiveness. I opened my eyes, and everything was bright. The water was gone, the silence too, and I was breathing. It took me a second to realize this wasn't the lake. This wasn't even my time. And then I saw my reflection. I was 15 again. Same brown eyes. Same face, yet young. But the weight in my chest was gone. I wasn't just back in time. I was back where I'd lost myself. I knew this place. I knew this version of me. The bad one. The halls hadn't changed. Same smell of chalk and fear. And there he was, me, before regret learned my name. Back then, I thought power meant making someone smaller than me. I didn't know it then, but every laugh that day became another scar I'd have to fix. But this time, I chose to do things right. It started small, picking up what I once knocked down. Every act of kindness felt like fixing something I'd broken, and that's when I met her again, Lily. Her smile, it hadn't changed. The same one I used to tease just to hide the fact that I liked her. Back then, I made her cry, and she never knew why. I just didn't know how to be good to someone who made my heart ache. My teacher once said, "You're not bad, you're just lost." Maybe he was right. Back then, I laughed when he said that. Now, I wish I'd listened. He didn't see a troublemaker. He saw a boy who didn't know where he belonged. Sometimes I saw him in my dreams, watching me. Every time I closed my eyes, the ticking followed me. It wasn't haunting. It was guidance. Like he wanted me to keep going. I learned to be kind, to care, to sing again. It felt strange at first, smiling without pretending. Every note was an apology. Every laugh was me learning to live again. I didn't want it to end, but deep down I knew it had to. Time never asked me if I was ready. It just kept moving. I wanted to tell her I was sorry. But maybe my change was the apology. But every time I changed something, I felt it, like time itself was slipping through me. Every kind thing I did healed a wound, but took a piece of me with it, my life. And just like that, I sneezed. The most random sound in the universe became the last thing I remembered there. I didn't know it then, but that sneeze was time saying goodbye. When I opened my eyes, I was back. Same lake, same me. But everything felt different. The air was the same, but I wasn't. I finally understood what it meant to be alive. Maybe time didn't give me a second chance. Maybe it gave me back the first one. I wasted